Hey, you beautiful, thriving woman. It is Heather Dunlop. And what I want to share with you today is the difference between being assertive and being aggressive. So, why is this something that I even want to talk about? I share information with women who have experienced sexual assault and domestic violence. And one of the ways to prevent a future attack, to make sure it doesn't happen, to do your absolute best to prevent that from happening to you, is to learn how to be assertive. And there's a difference between being assertive and aggressive. And today I want to share with you what that difference is. Because some people may not realize that someone who's aggressive isn't necessarily assertive. They could just be being a bully. So, what is the difference? Let's talk about it. Assertiveness is about knowing who you are. And that's what it is. That's at the core. You know who you are, you know your beliefs, you know what you stand for, and you know what you stand against. And when you're assertive, you stand up for your beliefs and you stand up against what you believe should not be happening. Now, that doesn't mean you have to step in and get involved and get in the middle of a fight or something like that if you choose not to. That's okay. What being assertive means is when someone comes up against you and tries to push on you and tries to get you to do things that you don't want to do, you have that belief within yourself that you can be assertive and stand your ground and say, no, not this time. That's not me. That's not what I want. That doesn't get me to where I want to go. So I'm not going to take that route. Someone who's aggressive, you can feel it. You just like even see what I'm doing. They're coming at you with this energy that's like, I'm going to take over. I'm going to roll right over you. I'm going to bully right on through you, and I'm going to get what I want, because that's all that matters to them is getting what they want. And they're willing to push and shove and coerce people into doing things that get them what they want. But here's the interesting thing. When an aggressive person comes up against an assertive person, that aggression gets stopped in its tracks. It won't get as further as it did if you were not assertive. So let's think about this. We all remember back in school, there was always a bully. There was always a bully around. We got to face it. And that bully, who would they go after? They'd go after the weaker people. Why? Because it's easier for them to go after them. Because they're not going to stand up to them. Because it's less of a fight, it's less of a struggle to get what they want out of that weaker person. Now, the assertive person, the person who knows who they are and has principles and beliefs and believes deeply in their beliefs, that bully can't just roll over them and make them do what they want to do. They can't easily cut in front of them in the lunch line. They can't easily take their lunch money. They can't easily kick them off the swing on the playground, because assertive person says, nope, I know who I am and I know what I want, and this isn't right. So I'm not going to let you push me around in your aggressive behavior to get what you want, because you're not being kind, you're not being considerate, and you're just being a bully. And that's not acceptable in my world. And this translates into our adulthood. So, how does this happen when we're adults? Let's say you're at the grocery store and you're just going about your day, you're getting your groceries, you're putting them in your car, and you're just ignoring everything, and you're not assertive, and you're allowing yourself to be bumped around. Oh, you want to go first? Okay, go ahead. Not out of kindness, because kindness is different. You don't do it out of kindness. You do it because you're like, oh, you come before me. That's okay. You take what you want. Roll over. I'll roll over for you. And then you take forever to just get your groceries in the car and to put the cart away and get back to your car. And in that moment, you become vulnerable, because someone who wants to commit an assault says, okay, I see this person getting bounced around all over the place. They're an easy target. And we don't want to be easy targets. When we're assertive in all areas of our life, we're not considered an easy target, because they see that instead of getting bounced around, here you come out of the grocery store with your cart, you go straight to your car, you load up your car, someone says, oh, you say, hey, wait a second, just let me scoot right on by here and I'll be out of your way. And put your cart away, you get in your car and you say, hey, you want my spot? Great, you can have it. I'm moving. No worries. Get in your car and you drive off. That person who wanted to commit the assault is looking at you going, she moves with the purpose. She seems to know who she is. There's something about her that says she's not an easy target. So I'm not going after her. Because you live your life as an assertive person. Not aggressive. Not out there to attack people. Not to push people out of their way and cut in front of them in line and just bull, bull, bull and charge ahead and knock down no matter how many people you knock over on the way. It doesn't matter because you got what you want. An assertive person says, yep, I know exactly who I am. I know my beliefs. I believe in who I am. And I'm going to stand up for myself when I need to, which should be a lot of the time. People aren't going to roll over me anymore. Whether it's your family, your friends, your coworkers, your boss. Like say, let's take it work. Are you someone who the boss says, oh, they'll just do it, and you're there late at night taking care of all kinds of work because everybody else has gone home, but you're still there working? When you're assertive, you're going to say, hey, I got some plans tonight. I can't do this. I can give you 30 minutes. That's it, no more. And you come to an agreement. So yes, you did some extra work and you feel good about doing that extra work because you know it needed to get done. You also set boundaries and parameters onto the amount of time it's allowed to take. So when you're assertive, they won't just roll over you and expect you to take all of the work and take everything going forward. You know your boundaries and you set your boundaries. And when you're assertive, you're no longer viewed as an easy target. That is the key. So you just become assertive. The more you do, the more you understand, the more you pay attention to your actions, your behaviors, your words, you become more assertive and more comfortable being assertive. Not aggressive, assertive, because you stand up for who you are. So if this is resonating with you and you want to work with me as your coach, I'd love to have the opportunity to chat with you. So let's hop on a call. In the link, in the first comment, you'll find my link where you can book a 15-minute call with me one-on-one. And let's take this a level deeper and let's see how you and I can work together. All right, this is Heather Dunlop. Always remember, you have strength within you.